Welcome to the Sports 101 podcast. On this podcast, I'm going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys and what to expect on the upcoming 2021-2022 NFL season. Now, the Dallas Cowboys will be featured on Hard Knocks this year, talking about the expectation when it comes to Dak Prescott and what Dak Prescott would do coming off of the serious injury that he had last year. Would this help the Dallas Cowboys or hurt the Dallas Cowboys? I'll talk about that as well. On this season, the upcoming season for the Dallas Cowboys, I think the Dallas Cowboys will be good. I'm still worried about the defense. I'm still worried about the defense's ability to stop the other offenses. I'm worried about the games that they have. I will talk more about that on tomorrow's episode. But yes, I'm worried about the defense. I'm afraid that even with the new defensive coordinator that has been put in place, I feel like the Dallas Cowboys defense will struggle. I think when it comes to the draft that just passed a couple of months ago, the Dallas Cowboys did not get who I thought they would get. They didn't get who I thought will help on the defense. They got a great linebacker. They got a great player who plays his ass off, who is a great runner, who commands the field, who commands respect in the college level. But here's the thing, this is the NFL, this is the big time, this is the big stage, and everybody's faster than you think they are when you come into the NFL. The question is, will it transfer to the NFL? And I really do think it transfers to the NFL. But here's the thing, we have a problem when it comes to that defensive back situation at in the backfield of the defense at cornerback, safety. That has been a big problem for years, and the Dallas Cowboys have not worked on that. The Dallas Cowboys have not addressed that problem. The Dallas Cowboys have not done what needs to be done to make sure that that back part of the defense is assured, that the back side of the defense is good. They're just throwing stuff at it. They're just throwing old players that have been used, players that are not that good, players that have literally passed their primes and are basically useless to me. They're putting in players that are not going to fix the problem, in the long run. That's what they're doing. And to me, that is the problem when it comes to this season. Now, do I think that Dak Prescott will get better? Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. Dak Prescott will be good. Dak Prescott will be fine. There's no problem when it comes to this offense. I think the only defense that the Dallas Cowboys may not be able to score a whole bunch of points on is going to be the Washington football team. The Washington football team has a great front seven. They have a very great front seven. They have that front seven is absolutely atrocious. It will hurt you. So I think that's the only team that's gonna bring some kind of problems for the Dallas Cowboys. But other than that, the Dallas Cowboys will be able to score. The Dallas Cowboys will be able to, light up the field, light up the scoreboard. Now, the other question on the offensive side of the ball when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys is the running back situation. Apparently, Ezekiel Elliott is great, better than ever. He's been working. He's been doing absolutely everything that he has to do. That's the reports coming out of the NFL, coming out of the Dallas Cowboys camp, and all that stuff. But I'm afraid that, that running game is not going to be that good. I feel like we're going to, focus on the passing game. We're going to, lean on the passing game. We're going to be one of the fastest offenses this season and everything. Now, talking about the Hard Knocks situation and the Dallas Cowboys being featured on the Hard Knocks, would that be a problem? To me, that's not going to be a problem. Absolutely not. Here's why it's not going to be a problem. Because the Dallas Cowboys are always being talked about. They're always in the media. They're always being featured on the sports channels, on sports shows. They're the the hot topic of the town. If something happens, everybody talks about it. The Dallas Cowboys are not new to the spotlight. The Dallas Cowboys are not new to this situation. So this is not going to be a problem. Absolutely not. This is not going to be a problem. What this is going to do is this is going to be a great situation for the owner, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, to talk about their teams, to show what they do. We know that the ownership is very, very involved in the stuff that goes on in the team. They run the team. They talk to the coaches. They do more stuff than most owners do. But when it comes to, is this going to be a problem for the Dallas Cowboys players? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is just, to me, this is just another day. This is just another show. This is just another opportunity for the Dallas Cowboys to talk about themselves, for the ownership to talk about themselves, to gloat about themselves, and all that stuff. I don't know why you need Hard Knocks when you have a radio show, when you have a TV show, when you have the whole, sports media talking about you. I don't know why you need that. I don't know why that's necessary. I don't know why they were picked. But here's the thing. I don't have a problem with them being on the on the show. I don't have a problem with it. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I don't think the players, now the new players that have came into the league, the rookies may talk a whole lot of smack and have to back it up. But Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, they're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. They're going to be absolutely fine. There's not going to be a problem. This is not a problem to me. A whole lot of fans are worried about it. I don't have a problem with it. Let it happen, okay? Let it happen. The other thing I want to talk about is CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb, I feel like he's going to be that featured wide receiver. He's going to be that featured wide receiver. He's going to be the wide receiver that, most teams are going to focus on. He's going to be the number one receiver. Michael Gallup is going to be the number two receiver. And Amari Cooper is going to be the third receiver. Now, Amari Cooper has had a whole lot of problems in this offseason. He's been injured. The injuries that we know of, he's always injured. He stays injured, but he plays his heart off. He plays really, really good, but he's injured most of the time. So with CeeDee Lamb and the other receivers being there, it's going to take the pressure off of Amari Cooper being the number one receiver. He's just going to be the third receiver, and he will be a number one receiver in the other teams, but he's a third receiver in this team because there's a whole lot of wide receiver talent here. Now, going back to CeeDee Lamb and talking about what he's going to do, about what's going to happen, I feel like CeeDee Lamb this is the year for him to come out and show what he really is about, what he really can do. This is his time to be that featured wide receiver, to put his name on the book and be a problem for teams, be a problem for cornerbacks, be a problem for defensive coordinators. He can run now. He can absolutely run, and he can absolutely hurt you. And this is the year. This is the year for him to take his place in that offense and be a number one wide receiver. Last year, look, he can talk some trash now. He can talk some trash. But last year, he was a rookie. He was new. You don't want to talk a whole lot. You don't want to, say things that you're not going to be able to cash in when you're, a new wide receiver, new person, new culture coming into a new team, your first year. You don't really want to do that. So I feel like he was quiet last year because that was the first year in the NFL. He was just, getting a feel for it. He was just being himself. Now, in his second year, I think he's going to talk a whole lot of smack. He's going to talk a whole lot of trash, and expect him to back it up. Expect for the Dallas Cowboys, as I finish up on this podcast and this short audio, video, whatever you want to call it. the point of this thing is, I'm trying to tell you that the Dallas Cowboys are going to be good. The Dallas Cowboys are going to, go 11-6, lead the NFC least, and get into the playoffs. Now, what they do in the playoffs, we don't know. What's going to happen in the playoffs, we have no idea. But for me, Hard Knocks is not a problem. The Dallas Cowboys are going to be good. I'm worried about the defense. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section. If you're new to this video or to this channel, please don't forget to go and hit that subscribe button. And you will find the Sports 101 podcast on Spotify and iHeartRadio on Google Podcast. Thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking. It's always appreciated. Until next time, peace out.